Hi everyone, I am Deanna Kearns. Now today I want to share with you something that I do. Actually, I've been doing it for a couple of years and I find it to be very, very useful. I also use it before I start my individual sessions with my clients because they actually request it. Now, what is it? Believe it or not, it's tea. Now, I don't mean tea that you drink. Do you know when you buy tea, a lot of the tabs, well, actually, the yogi tea, I have one right here to show you if you're familiar with it. They are, their tabs always have a motivational saying, a thought provoking comment, something inspiring, but those tabs always say something. So, what I started doing, like I said, a couple of years, I've been drinking tea for a while. I am a coffee drinker, but at night I like my tea. It relaxes me, it soothes me. I just feel better. My self care. Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been collecting all those tabs and I've been putting it in a tin. You could put it in a favorite jar of yours, a sentimental jar, or something that you hold close to. I put it in my sage tin, candle tin. It's empty, so I started putting those tabs in it. Now I know you're probably thinking, well, why save that when although you can download an app on your phone that will have a motivational affirmation for the morning. Or even when you're scrolling through Facebook or Instagram, there's always some incredible quotes, motivation, inspiration. I myself post quite a few, you know that. But there is a definite difference, a mindset difference. Let me explain. Now, when you wake up and you know your phone rings, you see that motivation. That's great. It gets your day going. Good spirits. You feel good, right? And when you have your time that you can just go looking through, social media, and every now and then a nice post will pop up, and you read it, and you comment because you like it. You can identify with what you read. They're all excellent. But my purpose is very, very different. It's a shift in your mind. What I mean by that is you don't know what time of day when something challenges you. Your mind shifts. You suddenly feel down and out. Triggers start arising within you. You're angry. You feel lost, confused. It's just all of a sudden, bam, it hits you and you know you're in a negative space, right? It's not something that just comes that you can wake up and read it and, oh, this is good. I'll have a good day. This is something out of the blue that all of a sudden you have an internal negative feeling, whatever it is. Well, this is where my process comes in because you are acknowledging a mindset shift. You are taking the emotions, the awareness to get up and go to where your tin or cup or whatever you choose is. And it's a mental awareness that you are physically moving. You are aware of what's going on. You go into the tin, but before you do, this is where it becomes one, where you become connected with yourself and your higher power, your guidance, your spirit guides, because you close your eyes, take a deep breath, move around the affirmations or whatever you will choose and say, please give me the guidance I need right now to give comfort to what I am going through at this present moment. Not from when you first woke up and you read it and it's good. Not when you're scrolling through and you read something and you like it and you can identify. I'm talking about that instant moment when something triggers you internally. You are taking the self awareness to consciously get up, go to it. You're aware, you're thinking it. You're going to pray and say, please guide me on what I should receive at this moment because of my situation I'm in. And let me tell you something. I can say it 100%. Every time you stop, you internalize your feelings. Please give me the advice I need at this very moment. And you open it up and you pull it out and you read it. Let me tell you something. It will connect. Not only will it connect with you internally, your mind will shift and it'll focus on what you read. And you'll be able to put it in perspective of what you're going through. And let me tell you something, it does help. Like I said, the women now ask me, before we start, can you see? And let me tell you something, a part of that session evolves around what we read, because you know what? Those hidden files within you got stirred up from what you read. And you will find something that goes with it as to why. And you will be able to change whatever situation you were in. I'm telling you, you will feel better about it. So I want you to try this. And ladies, for those that don't drink tea, don't worry about it. If you are interested in trying this technique, and it is very different from just reading, because it's not something you read throughout, like I said. It's something that all of a sudden, at that very moment, something happens to you, and you don't know what it is, and you're confused, angry, jealous, anything that puts negativity within you. Go to your tin. Pray before you pick anything up for the proper guidance to help you reflect on what the situation is. And whatever you pull up, I feel your higher power chose you to pick that card. That's the difference. You made the choice, not the downloaded app, not whomever posted an incredible post that you liked. Like I said, I post all the time, but something that you asked for guidance, received it within, and picked it. So whatever you had picked for that moment will be what you needed to hear at that moment. And I get so excited about it, ladies, because I'm telling you, it's just unbelievable. We'll do one at the end so you can understand where I'm coming from. But again, like I said, those that don't drink tea and don't have those little tabs, do not worry about it, because if you are interested in knowing more about it, we can get on the phone and chat for 5 minutes, and I will send you, because of this, and because I want you to feel what I get to feel and understand, I have them all written out. So I can send you a pamphlet, a paper that you can print out, and yes, you will have to, if you want, you cut them out and put them in anything that you find. Also, that's another thing. I picked this tin. It's a sage tin. And when I open it, I smell, it's an old candle, I still smell the sage. It's personal to me. Sage releases negative energy around you. You can find a jar that is important to you, something that you, again, it's about you. You chose what you want to put it in. Not something someone, gave it to you. It's something that you hold dear to you, that you like and love. Again, it's all the energy you're putting into that one act that you're going to do. So again, I would love you to try it. If you are interested, please let me know. If you do drink tea, try the yogi tea. I love them. They have tons and tons of different teas. They have bedtime tea, which is loaded with chamomile. They have positive energy teas that has tangerine in it, which is delicious. Green tea, which is an antioxidant. Everybody should have. It's so good to self-care for our body. Digestive Awakening has blackberries and apple cider vinegar. Believe me, you don't even taste it. It's delicious, the blackberries. And the bedtime tea has chamomile, passion flower. It's so good for your body internally to take care of yourself as well. That's why I've made it a habit every night. As you know, I have my reflection time. I have a nice cup of tea. During the day, it's a whole different story. I'm a coffee drinker. But I want you to try it, ladies. Now, you know what? Just to do it and have some fun, let me pull one right now. Here's my tin, my sage tin. And I really, really, really want you to do this. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to pick one, whichever one it is. I don't know. And now before I read it, let's see. I shared this experience and why I think it's important. So let's see what this is going to say today. The worst enemy we have is our own fear. Now, can you think about how it correlates to this conversation? That's funny, we picked that. Fear is the unknown. That's our worst enemy. We're here today, and I'm guiding you on something that is unknown to you. You probably never heard of doing something like this. I like these tabs because of what they say. They're all very different. They're not the usual ones you see all the time. And now I'm showing you the action to take, how it becomes one with you, where you are internalizing it. You are putting your full 100% self into doing this. So you won't have the fear. So ladies, I hope you found this useful. I think it's wonderful. Like I said, I've gotten such wonderful responses from doing this. We can go on and on and on and on about this, but I won't. But let's try it. And remember, if you are curious, we can hop on real quick on a call and I can explain it. We could pull one. I can send you a sheet. You could make your own little tin or a jar, whatever is personal to you, and do it yourself. Have a great day. I love you all. Bye.